So you're thinking about moving to Boulder Valley and you're wondering, what is the best town that's right for you? Well, you're not alone. Colorado has a ton of great spots, and that includes all of the reasons that we're going to dive into in this video. So maybe you're looking for amazing hiking or top-rated schools, quiet suburbs, or maybe just a more affordable town than Boulder proper. Well, today I'm diving into the best options here in the Boulder Valley. My name is Michael with Lovato Properties. Let's get going. So let's start at the heart of it all, Boulder itself. Well, here you've got pretty much everything. A great food scene, you've got a great amount of entertainment from sports to theater, all of that great stuff right here in Boulder. You've also got the convenience of getting to world-class everything, outdoor activities, hiking, running, cycling, all of that right here in Boulder. But here's the drawback. It's a little bit more expensive. So to be right here, your median home price, well over $1.2 million for a single family, and you're going to pay for all of that it has to offer. So another huge draw to Boulder itself is the University of Colorado. CU is right here, and that brings so much. Great athletics to watch, also to participate in if you're pretty good. So what we've seen is that some of the best in their fields have moved right here to Boulder. And that lifts us all up. That brings us all up. We now have access to incredible doctors or PTs or massage therapists or lawyers, you name it. They come here, we all benefit. It's pretty awesome. So if it fits your budget, amazing. You will love the lifestyle that you get right here in Boulder. But let's look at some other options too, because this might not be the right fit, and I'm sure Boulder Valley has you covered. So let's talk about Longmont. What a great option. You're about 20 minutes to the northeast of Boulder, and this town has boomed and continues to boom over the last, we'll say 15 years. I'll say this as a leader. In 2009, when much of the country and even part of the Front Range was going down in property values, Longmont managed to climb up. And from 2009 to 2019, there was a 100% increase in value. That still, though, just brought it up to a very affordable average price in the zone of $600,000 to $700,000 for a single family. You can go either side of that, get more expensive or less expensive. But let's talk about why Longmont's awesome. Great community. So you get in there and you've got all this access to young families, established older communities, as well as new people moving to the town in the young professional age. But Longmont's got a lot to offer. A super cool downtown or main street where the restaurants, especially their Mexican food, is on point. But you've also got access to just the ins and outs of kind of everyday life. Longmont, a really great option for Boulder County and the Boulder Valley. Some other attributes of Longmont that I just love, well, you've got Union Reservoir, you've got McIntosh Lake, you've got also, of course, the preserves that are around there. So if you're in Southwest Longmont and you want to have access to gravel biking or trail running, well, guess what? It's pretty ideal. That whole section of the west side of Longmont, while it's growing this way a little bit towards Boulder, it maintains that distinctly Longmont flavor in a great way. So when you're there, you'll see farms on this side and a little subdivision on this side. It's really a great spot. Longmont, I just love it. Here's the pro tip as well. Loggerman Reservoir and the preserve around it, that's where you go if you want to see a bald eagle, multiple hawks of all varieties, the wildlife, and also the open sky loop that goes around it. It's great for running or riding, but Loggerman Reservoir there in Longmont, one of the highlights to be certain. So when you leave Boulder though, before you get to Longmont, there's a super cute town called Niwot. We love Niwot. Not only was it named after Chief Niwot, who has a very famous curse, we'll talk about that later, but Niwot is just a tiny community, a small town. It's got very high-end homes, it's got very modest homes, it's got a very rural feel, but the community in Niwot, if you're not ready to leave Boulder, not ready to go to Longmont, it could be that perfect blend right between the two towns. Niwot is super awesome. From the Niwot market to the great little restaurant called Faro, where you get farm to table, Niwot is a super sweet spot right there on 119. And then let's go to another one of our great Boulder Valley towns, Lafayette. The super sweet thing about Lafayette is that you do have an old town. You do have a vibe there on South Public Street where it takes you through from Santiago's to Teocalli, some great Mexican food, but you've also got just really nice feel, very fancy, kind of high-end restaurants moving in there. But also outside of that, you have some suburbs that allow you to have affordable homes, great communities be established there. Coal Creek Trail winds through Lafayette all the way from Louisville, where you've got the outdoor access. You can ride, run. That's always a theme with me throughout that town. But Lafayette's neat, more affordable, and it also gives you really easy access to jump on the highway and hit it to the airport. So Lafayette, don't miss it. So let's talk about Louisville. Routinely rated as one of the top small towns in all of the US and certainly in Colorado, this is an amazing spot to find yourself in a little bit more affordable than Boulder. Great, super charming downtown. You've got amazing Louisville street fare that will draw you out throughout the summer to enjoy the restaurants like Pika's, go to the restaurants like Acme Fine Goods, even Eleanor, a great shop. But the spot there and the jam is that you have still that great outdoor access, top-rated schools, and you're going to be able to still find an amazing home, single family, for $750. So very reasonable. Even though sort of the average or median home price is going to be above $900,000, Louisville's super fun. So then if you just cross Highway 36 from Louisville, you're in Superior. Now this town is so cool because while it is kind of a true suburbs and you have homes that are well established and some new builds, you've got it all. Condos, townhouses, and single family. But the unique thing about Superior, aside from the easy access to Denver and DIA, you've got super cool trails, some of my favorite in all of the Boulder Valley because of the panoramic views that you have from these trails. You will not want to miss Superior. If you're looking for your absolute most bang for your buck, you have to look at Erie. Erie, first off, is split between Boulder County and Weld County, so you have two distinct vibes there and two distinct price points. We can talk about that more later. But Erie's cool, newer homes, bigger homes, and better price per square foot. You still have access to the great schools in BVSD, Boulder Valley School District, but Erie's neat if you want, again, the bigger home, the newer home, the more modern finishes for a lower price point. Also, Erie has going for it still that farm vibe around it, still some open space around it, but Erie is a great option, not too dissimilar to what we see in Superior. And of course, since we're talking about Boulder County and the Boulder Valley, I have to highlight Lyons, our little tiny mountain town that's on the edge. So all the way down 36 before you head up to Estes Park and Rocky Mountain National Park, Lyons is so charming. There are schools there, there are restaurants there that you will not want to miss, but also the parks, the mountain biking, Hall Ranch, Heil Ranch right there in Lyons, and it maintains that small town feel. It's like maybe Boulder of 40 or 50 years ago. Lyons, super fun place. Okay, so not Boulder County, but a neighbor just in the Boulder Valley is Broomfield, a city and county of its own, routinely hitting top marks for outdoor lifestyle and overall community vibe in the US. Broomfield will be its own feature a little bit later, but it's worth mentioning here. So which of these awesome Boulder Valley towns is for you? If you need help deciding, please reach out. I'm Michael with Lovato Properties, and I'm happy to help you find your home in the Boulder Valley.